You think you know your cat, right? You feed them, pet them, play with them. You're basically the perfect cat parent. But what if I told you that some of the things you do every single day are actually breaking your cat's heart? I'm not talking about obvious stuff like forgetting to feed them. I'm talking about seemingly innocent actions that are slowly chipping away at your bond with your feline friend. I used to make these mistakes too, until I discovered something that completely changed how I understood my cats. After diving deep into veterinary research and talking to animal behaviorists, I realized that cats are way more emotionally complex than we give them credit for. Today, I'm going to share 22 critical mistakes that even the most loving cat parents make without realizing it. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Let's start with something that might shock you. That laser pointer you use to tire out your cat? You're probably using it wrong, and it's causing genuine psychological frustration. Picture this. Your cat is in full predator mode, pupils dilated, body low to the ground, every muscle tensed as they stalk that red dot. They pounce with perfect precision, and then nothing. Just empty floor and confusion. Dr. Mikel Delgado from UC Davis calls this prey satisfaction deprivation, and it's more serious than you think. Cats need to complete their hunting sequence: catch, kill, consume. When they can't, it creates the same frustration you'd feel if someone kept starting to tell you a story but never finished it. The fix is simple but game-changing. Always end laser play by directing the dot toward a physical toy they can actually catch. Watch how much more satisfied your cat looks when they can finally win the hunt. Here's another mistake that's hiding in plain sight. If you live in a small space and have everything clustered together, litter box, food, water, bed, you're essentially asking your cat to eat dinner next to a bathroom. Cats have noses 14 times more sensitive than ours, and this setup is genuinely unpleasant for them. Create separate zones in your home, even if it's tiny. Your cat will thank you with better eating habits and less stress-related behavior. Now, this one surprised me when I first learned it. You know how cats are supposed to have amazing night vision? Well, they can't actually see in complete darkness. Those incredible eyes still need some ambient light to function. When you leave your cat in pitch-black conditions, they can experience anxiety and disorientation. A simple nightlight costs a few dollars, but makes a world of difference to your cat's emotional security. Let's talk about toys for a second. More toys equals happier cat, right? Wrong. When cats have access to too many toys at once, they actually experience choice paralysis and get bored faster. It's like having every streaming service, but never being able to decide what to watch. Try rotating toys weekly. Keep only 3 or 4 out at a time. You'll be amazed at how excited your cat gets when they rediscover a forgotten favorite. Free feeding seems convenient, but it's disrupting something fundamental about your cat's psychology. In the wild, cats hunt, catch, eat, groom, then sleep. When food is always available, they lose motivation to engage in hunting behaviors, which is play for house cats. Schedule 2 to 3 meals daily and proceed each with 5 minutes of interactive play. You're not just feeding your cat, you're honoring their natural cycle and keeping them mentally healthy. Here's a handling mistake that could actually hurt your cat physically. Never lift an adult cat by the scruff. It can seriously injure their spine and shoulders. The proper technique is scooping one hand under their chest while supporting their hindquarters, keeping them close to your body with their feet toward you. This makes them feel secure instead of vulnerable. Mealtime anxiety is real for cats because they're both predators and prey animals. When eating, they're focused and vulnerable, which triggers deep-seated survival instincts. Some cats won't eat unless their human stands guard, while others wolf down food too quickly. Create a safe dining environment in a quiet location with good visibility. If you have multiple cats, separate eating spaces eliminate competition stress. Those adorable whiskers aren't just cute, they're sophisticated sensory organs called vibrissae. When they constantly touch the sides of narrow food bowls, it creates genuine discomfort called whisker stress. Cornell University research shows this can lead to eating reluctance and food aversion. Wide, shallow bowls solve this problem instantly. Petting technique matters more than you think. Cats aren't dogs. They have lighter bones, more sensitive skin, and higher concentrations of nerve endings. Heavy-handed petting that dogs love can be painful for cats. Learn to read their body language and use gentle strokes that follow their fur's natural direction. Delayed punishment is one of the most damaging mistakes cat parents make. Cats live in the present and can only connect actions with consequences for about 30 seconds. When you spray your cat with water hours after they knocked over a plant, they experience it as random aggression, not logical consequence. This damages trust without addressing the original behavior. Water might seem simple, but cats have strong preferences for fresh, moving water sources. This isn't just pickiness, it's an evolutionary survival instinct. Standing water develops bacterial colonies within 24 hours, and cats can detect this long before humans notice. Refresh water daily or invest in a pet fountain. Proper hydration prevents kidney disease, which affects over 30% of senior cats. Using your hands and feet as toys with kittens might seem harmless, but you're teaching them that human skin is an appropriate target for predatory behavior. Those cute kitten bites become painful adult attacks. Always use interactive toys to satisfy their hunting instincts. Essential oils are becoming increasingly popular, but they're toxic to cats. Cats lack a crucial liver enzyme that processes these oils, so what relaxes you can be lethal to them. Tea tree, eucalyptus, citrus, peppermint, and cinnamon oils are particularly dangerous. If you use essential oils, ensure excellent ventilation and never apply them to your cat or their belongings. The litter box rule isn't arbitrary. 1 box per cat plus 1 extra prevents territorial stress and elimination problems. When cats must share, some will hold it rather than use another cat's territory, potentially causing serious health issues. Sleep disruption affects cats more than humans because they need 12 to 16 hours daily. Frequent interruptions can lead to behavioral problems and increased stress. Cats dream during REM sleep, and these periods are crucial for memory consolidation and stress processing. Respect their sleep needs for emotionally balanced cat. Plastic food bowls create bacterial breeding grounds in microscopic scratches. These colonies can cause digestive issues, skin problems, and food aversion. Stainless steel and ceramic bowls are safer, cleaner, and last for years. Daily litter box maintenance isn't just about human comfort. It's about meeting your cat's incredibly high cleanliness standards. Their superior sense of smell makes them particular about sanitation. Cats who find their boxes too dirty will seek alternative elimination sites. Forced affection damages trust and creates negative associations with human contact. Cats are consensual creatures who value autonomy. Learn to read their signals for desired affection and respect their boundaries. This approach actually leads to more voluntary affection over time. Inconsistent rule enforcement creates genuine confusion and stress. If cats aren't allowed on counters today but it's okay tomorrow, they can't understand the arbitrary nature of human decision-making. Establish clear, consistent rules that all family members enforce identically. Cats are three-dimensional thinkers who need vertical territory for security and stress relief. Insufficient vertical space creates territorial competition and behavioral problems. Install cat trees or shelves so each cat has access to elevated spaces they can claim as their own. Rushing social introductions can create lasting fear responses. Cats are cautious and need time to assess new situations. Successful introductions require patience, gradual exposure, and scent swapping before visual contact. Allow weeks or months for complete introductions. The biggest mistake of all is not respecting their true nature. Cats aren't dogs, children, or small humans. When they scratch furniture, they're maintaining claws and marking territory. When they're active at 3 a.m., they're following natural circadian rhythms. When they knock things off tables, they're investigating their environment through feline exploration methods. Creating a happy cat isn't about expensive toys or gourmet food, it's about understanding and respecting who they truly are. These mistakes might seem minor individually, but collectively they significantly impact your cat's emotional well-being. Every cat is unique with individual preferences shaped by genetics and experiences. Pay attention to their specific signals and adjust your care accordingly. Remember, cats don't ask for much, just respect, consistency, and recognition of their inherent nature. When we provide these gifts, we receive unconditional love and the privilege of sharing our lives with one of nature's most remarkable creatures. Your cat is constantly communicating through body language, vocalizations, and behavior. Learning to interpret these signals is the foundation of a strong relationship that will bring joy to both of you for years to come.